baby. By that I mean that you gon' hold me down. Needs to hold me down, baby. They make you feel special. So special, so special, so special.
Very special.
I just want you to know that you are really special.
Same thing, different day. You want to introduce yourselves to the people? What up? I'm Hopie, and I'm chilling with Miss Special from KSFS. Yes, indeedy. Once again, we back, people. So, Raw Gems is out. Yes. The first interview we did together, you did the world premiere of Beautiful, not the YouTube version, the real version. Yeah. But now the album is out. That's incredible. How does it feel? It feels amazing because, you know what, I've been thinking about it, planning, dreaming, hoping, wishing, and now it's out and people like it, and it's the most validating feeling ever. Exactly. Yeah. So all of the tracks were with Six Fingers again, right? Well, yes, all of the tracks were with Six Fingers except for one of them, which was Six and Exile. Okay. They produced it together. Nice. I love Exile. He's amazing. Yeah, no, amazing. He's really cool. He was actually Six's roommate in LA when I recorded the album. So on that song, we were drunk together we were daytime drunk, the three of us, and we decided to make a song together, and that's what came out. Good shit. And then, so why did you decide to call it Raw Gems? And it's been Raw Gems for a while. Some people will be like, oh yeah, I'm releasing an album, it's called this. And then they switch it up, but it's you stuck with Raw Gems. Why did that have such a sticking feeling? Well, I was sticking to the jewel theme. When I came out with the Diamond Dame, I was really married to the idea of, being a gem, and there's that Lauryn Hill verse that says, don't be a hard rock when you really are a gem, baby girl. Yes. So, of course, I was thinking about that, and when Raw Gems started to formulate, I was like, yeah, it has to be that. It really it kind of named itself, and it married itself to me. Very, very nice. Then let's talk about the features, of course, because you worked with heavy hitters. You got Lucky I Am, Mo Green, Murs, and Dell. What was it like working with them? Amazing. Exactly. What else is there? It's just some shit that I wanted to do my whole life, and I made an album out of a bunch of people that I really looked up to. I mean, I come from the generation of the mixtape, right? Yep. So you make an album and you want it to be the mixtape. It's a mixtape that you wanted, you want to play in your car. It's what you've been making your whole life. So I get all the artists that I really wish were on my mixtape, and there you go. Were you able to be in studio with any of them, or was it the whole digital thing? Well, I've been in the studio with Exile. Of course, you heard the story. Yeah. We were drunk together, and that's what happened. And then, I was in the studio with Dell a bunch of times, but for that particular song on Raw Gems, we weren't in the studio. Okay. Been in the studio with a bunch of them, but for the majority of the time, it was via email and stuff like that. Sign of the time. A track that really stuck out to me was No Chase. Okay. Because you really went in on the industry, and you really just kind of went hard on it. So what was the vision behind that besides the obvious corruption and all the bullshit? What made you really want to go for it and kind of talk about it? I'm gonna be 110 and say that I just came back from an event that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth because of what I felt as a female artist, as an independent artist. I just witnessed too much shit to be quiet for so long. Exactly. So I walked straight to my kitchen, turned on my computer, and trust me, I don't even write in my kitchen. So that's already a weird thing. So I walked straight to my kitchen, I turned on my computer, I sat down, and I just wrote that song straight. The whole thing, I wrote it in about an hour or less, and I wrote it in the dark, the sunset, and I was like a fucking zombie or something. I just had some shit I had to get off my chest. Definitely. It was a very honest song. Definitely. Yeah, and that's the whole feel was really a fed up type thing, and you could feel it, so yeah. Good shit. Thank you. No problem. I'm glad you heard that. Yes. And then one lyric that really stuck out to me was you said it's the same me, just more lyrical. Yeah. Do you really feel like that? Do you feel like you've gotten lyrical over time? More lyrical? What is more lyrical? I think that I tapped into something that was very honest at that moment in time. And usually I like to write things, and I think about it I don't want to offend people and stuff like that. When I wrote No Chase, I just let it go. All of it. People can read into it what they want. I just had some shit to say. And then you can tell that you love making videos. Yeah. You can just tell. You just have so many videos, and they're always so well done. So what was it like making Space Case? Because that is just trippy. That's the one word to describe it. It's a trippy video. So what was that like? Space Case, it was crazy. Well, girl, I was drunk the whole time. The whole time. And the whole crew was drunk the whole time, too. Except for Dell. Dell was totally sober and ready to go.
He wasn't like super high though?
No, you know what? That's like a big misconception about
Really?
him. He's just that way.
Oh wow.
No, yeah.
I respect him for it.
Yeah, me too.
He's just hella chill, like
Yeah,
that's
but
dope.
I respect him. I don't understand it because that's not me. Me, I have to be inebriated to get on his level, but him, that's his natural level. He wakes up in the morning and he's fucking Del.
Nice.
So, but for Hopie had to have, all this stuff in her to do it. But it was amazing. My whole team is like, the music video team are people that I love and I would hang out with even if we weren't working. And we had been planning it for about, a couple weeks and stuff. So it just moved like the most natural thing to ever do with that song and with those people. It was great.
Nice. And then of course the Like Love video.
Yes.
Where you had a lot of acting going on, some role playing, the double-sidedness. What was that like?
Like Love was great. It was the same team. It was a different director and a different love interest.
Definitely.
Yeah. It was fun. We got high and drunk the whole time.
Was it awkward?
A little bit because, Jay is a fine individual.
He has groupies too. Let's not mention all the groupies he has. Goodness gracious.
Jay is my brother, but that fool is fine. I'm just saying, he's a fine individual, and that was the first time I ever met him.
Oh.
Now, since then, we've made songs together. He produced Off Tonight.
Yeah.
And we've been in the stew till 8 o'clock in the morning. That's my homie.
Yeah.
And he comes over all the time and smokes weed with me and my man and his girl. It's all good. But at the moment in time, I was like, yo, you are a beautiful person. It was good. It was good.
Oh, wow. So that was your first time meeting him?
Yeah, and he's, he's like a sweetheart. I don't think he knows how fine he is.
He needs to know by looking around at all the groupies he gets every time he performs.
He doesn't need to know because, you know what? He's a rare gem.
He is indeed.
To have those dimples and not know.
Oh, goodness.
Jesus.
So September 30th.
September 30th. Yes, me and Miss Special. We're going to go all the way up to Sac.
Yes.
To her hometown, which I just found out.
Yes, indeedy.
And we're going to do another Raw Gems release party, this time with Chewy and Illicism. We're two of the freshest MCs out of Sac.
Hell yes. They're like the top.
That's the cream
it.
of the crop.
Yes.
I know. I sought them out. I was like, I'm going to do a party. Okay, those two.
Exactly. So everybody needs to be there. Soul Collective, September 30th. And then what else is next for you? Just pushing this Raw Gem super fucking hard and just telling the people hey.
I have a couple of more videos to come out.
Oh, of course.
From my gems.
Of course.
And then I'm working on another album, so.
Damn. What videos can we expect?
Can't tell you just yet.
Everybody always wants to keep their video secrets under lock, but I super respect it, and I just sit back and wait to see them and then be hella juiced when they come out, so it's all good. And then, have you already started working on the next album?
Yes, okay. I have. I'm working on it, and I don't know. It might take a little longer than Raw Gems took. I don't know. We'll see.
Which is all good because we're listening to Raw Gems. If they're not listening to Raw Gems right now, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
Exactly.
Just trying to have fun and expand more as an artist.
Definitely.
Trying to see where I can go as far as creativity and all that stuff. So
Good.
we have a lot of good stuff in store.
Yay. Special Sundays radio show is live every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. on ksfs.sfsu.edu. And for everything special, check out specialsundays.com.